You know, I have to say real quick here, it is crazy how the world works sometimes. This morning I was literally putting in job applications just because, I'm not so sure I can do YouTube as a full-time job anymore, financially speaking. Still always going to make videos, don't worry about that. But yeah, so I was putting out job applications, and lo and behold, 9:37 a.m. rolls around Eastern time, and the Detroit Pistons make a trade, and kind of a big one in my opinion, man. So hopefully it brings a little bit of traction here to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, please hit that like button. Thank you guys for your support, really do appreciate it and everything. But yes, let's talk a little bit about this trade. We're also going to put it over in NBA 2K23, so don't worry about that. Just kind of take a more of a deep dive look at it. The Detroit Pistons are sending Kelly Olynyk, and Saben Lee over to the Utah Jazz for Bojan Bogdanovic. And if you had to ask me which team I would have predicted Bojan got traded to, I don't know if the Pistons would have cracked the top 29. Maybe the top 28, but definitely not the top 27. Now, in my opinion, I don't really understand it from the Jazz side of things because there wasn't any sort of draft picks that were really traded here. Saben Lee, I like Saben Lee personally. Yes, he has his ups and downs. Very explosive player. He kind of reminds me maybe of like a, I don't know, as far as like the explosiveness goes, like a Will Bynum back in the day. Dunk. Well, like, got a little bit of hops, man. But yeah, so with Saben Lee, he's fine. Kelly Olynyk, I would say the Jazz kind of needed a more veteran type of center, and Kelly Olynyk, before going down with injuries on the Pistons, was actually a really solid six-man. Like, he was orchestrating the second unit of the offense, and it was really cool. And then you get Bojan on the Pistons, and as it stood, the Pistons had, like, essentially 5 centers on their roster. They had guys that they were going to try to play at power forward, Isaiah Stewart, is trying to splash some threes in summer league and everything. Marvin Bagley, I guess, typically plays power forward, but he's kind of one of those in between, could play center, could play power forward type of dudes. Nerlens Noel, Jalen Duren, the rookie. So, and then obviously Kelly Olynyk too. So by doing this, you get the Pistons kind of a position of need, and that is a traditional stretch big at the 4 position that brings toughness. The successful Detroit Pistons team have always been about, the bad boys and grit and grind, man, and, put in the work and everything. And Bojan definitely fits that mold. And, yeah, sure, there's a chance maybe he gets bought out. Maybe there's a chance, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Pistons are really looking to be competitive and make the play-in tournament at least. And I mean, you have Cade Cunningham, who just came off of a fantastic rookie season. Statistically speaking, one of the best, rookie point guard seasons of all time. They obviously have Jaden Ivey now, too, which we don't know what he's going to be like right away. Maybe he ends up being Rookie of the Year, or maybe he ends up being a few years away. Not really sure about that. Sadiq Bey's great. Dropped 50 points last season. And, yeah, you add Bojan onto that, who also is, historically around a 15 to 20 point per game score. Yes, he's getting up there in age a little bit, but I still think he has a lot of solid basketball to play, and I think the way the Pistons need him to be, I think is going to work out completely fine. He'll probably stick kind of strictly to the 3-point line, but also have some maybe, third ball handler skills on the team, not primary, not secondary, thirdly, is that what people say? I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's like he can take to the basket and everything, but won't be asked to do that 95% of the time or anything, so it's going to be kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and hop over here to NBA 2K23 and check out both the rosters and just kind of see where they're at with things. So yeah, I forgot about Lauri Markkanen. Yeah, I forgot he was also on the Utah Jazz, so I mean, he could have played center probably completely fine, but I mean, that's something, right? Honestly, give that ball to THT, that long-ass wingspan of athleticism, surround him with shooters, and maybe, I don't know, man, maybe THT will become that superstar that all Laker fans thought he would be. But, yeah, so this probably shows that they're going to be trading some of the other veterans. I imagine Jordan Clarkson's going to be out pretty soon. Mike Conley, if someone takes on his contract, will probably be gone pretty soon. But at the same time, maybe they do, to an extent, want to be a little competitive, because Kelly Olynyk's not a young player, which is why I'm kind of confused about the Jazz still. I'm not quite sure why they did this trade, unless it was solely because maybe they were interested in Saben Lee. How old is Saben Lee? He's 23. Let's go ahead and check out his stats just for you Jazz fans out there. But, yeah, man, where we have the stats? Come on, stats. Where are we at, stats? Okay, social media, ambition, high. Yeah, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists per game. He was pretty garbage last year, 60 minutes per game. But like I said, he goes to the G League and drops like 50 points. It kind of keeps you wondering. Maybe he's like the point guard version of Stanley Johnson. That's what Stanley used to always do. Used to piss me off, man. Pissing me right off. But yeah, those are his stats. Per 36 looking like that. So rookie season, decent. Last season, kind of happy to see him go now. I'm kind of happy to see him go. After seeing them, like, yeah, happy to see him go. But yeah, regardless, the Utah Jazz are going to be a top 3 or bottom 3 team in the NBA, I should say. And probably going to be trading away some of the veterans. So they'll end up with Victor Wembanyama or Scoot Henderson, somebody like that. And Kelly Olynyk probably gets traded at some point for something. So yeah, okay. Detroit Pistons side of things. So they haven't listed that small forward. He's definitely not starting over Saddiq Bey. But yo, did he put up 21 points a game last season? Is that per 36? Okay, per 36. So last season, Bojan at 18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists per game, 39% from 3. How many attempts was that per game? So it looks like he shot 468 3-point attempts, 928 total field goal attempts. So about half of his shots came from the arc, which is how I want him to play for this team, especially if he's shooting, what was it? Yeah, 39%. Yo, I'm excited. Like, he's going to be a good fit here. He's going to be a really solid fit. But yeah, let's put him at the power forward position. Like I said, he's not starting over Saddiq Bey. At least I don't think so. Now, if that were to happen, then we might have some a disgruntled future all-star on our team. I think Saddiq could be an all-star one day. But yes, so for our lineup, how do we want to run this? I think really that's the only thing that changes. Where's he at? Yeah, so power forward, small forward for a secondary still, and that should be completely fine. So I think they added Kemba to the team finally. Well, Kemba, I've been hearing that you're probably not going to play at all. So, yo, who is going to... Yeah, where the hell is Ivy at? Yo, the 2K is kind of screwed up sometimes here, man. I'm just like, yo, what's going on with this roster? Like, ain't nobody starting Kemba Walker over Jaden Ivey in 2022. But, yeah, Cade, Jaden right there, Saddiq Bey, Bojan, Beef Stew, Alec Burks, Diallo, Nerlens Noel, and definitely got to give some minutes to Marvin Bagley. Just gave him a pretty large contract. Probably gets a little bit more than 20 a game, so we'll get him to like 26 a game. This sounds cool to me. Pretty good team, man. What y'all think? Let me know in the comment section below. How good is this team doing? Do you think they make the play-in tournament? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see both how these new-look Jazz and Pistons teams can do. Okay, so end of the regular season for the Detroit Pistons. We were almost a 500 team, but we choked in April. One more game against the Chicago Bulls on my birthday. Come on, man. Come on. It's my birthday, Detroit. Simulate through date and L on the season. Damn it, man. So we got Luka MVP, Jaden Ivey as Rookie of the Year. Well, I did kind of predict that in the beginning of the video, so happy about that, but not happy that we probably did not make the play-in tournament. Where are we at? So Eastern Conference, yeah, not in the play-in tournament at all because of that. And the Utah Jazz also not in the play-in tournament, which not really surprised on either account. But player stats on the season, let's see how Bogdanovic did. He did drop 15 points, 4 rebounds per game. Shot 42% from 3 off 6 attempts. If he does that, I will be completely happy with this trade. And we should also look at the Jazz side of things. I'm just like, I gotta remember that I'm doing both sides, right? Like, I'm sure Jazz fans care just as much, man. If they exist. No, I'm just joking. A little bit of a roast, but a little bit of truth there, too. A little bit. You a Jazz fan? Let me know in the comment section below. Where are we at? Kelly Olynyk playing center, 29 minutes per game, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. The passing of Olynyk's pretty solid, man. Like, he should fit in nicely. I mean, that's really all I gotta say about him. I don't think they played Saben Lee. Probably saw this video and was like, yo, you got 1 point per game. Shot 100%, though. Good for him. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. Not really too much more to say about it. Like, it's not the biggest game-breaking trade of all time. I do think it's a competitive move for the Pistons. Questionable move, but maybe a little tiny bit of it makes sense for the Jazz. Well, they should have got a pick, man. Should have got a pick. That's all we got. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.